Welcome to our Rabo Research Food and Ag Reports on Brownfields. I'm anchor reporter Megan Grebner. With us is Steve Nicholson with Rabo. Today we're going to talk a little bit about organic production. So let's start first and talk a little bit about some of the things that the report looks at.
The U.S.'s organic foods is one of the fastest growing categories in food and agriculture. And then we looked at where's all this organic food coming from? And we focused on corn and soybeans. And 70% of our organic soybeans are being imported, 60% of the corn, and you're thinking, well, we can grow that here. And so I'm thinking, why aren't we doing that? So it's kind of how we got into it. And we're not advocating to producers one way or the other, but we want to advocate to them that this is an opportunity. The report talks about those opportunities, talks about the cost of making that 3-year transition, which is a very high hurdle for many producers, and the importance of having a strong balance sheet going into it, and then talking about what are the premiums for corn and soybeans primarily, and what have those premiums done, and kind of what does the premiums look like in the future.
What are some things that producers need to look into?
Everyone looks at the premiums and goes, right now it's $5 premium for corn and call it $8 premium for beans, and people go, wow, that's great. And then they start to look at that 3-year transition and the costs, and it's a little daunting. And when we look at corn and soybeans, one of the other things that we discovered in this process was that corn was really the big return. Once you're certified organic, those returns on corn are $600, $700, $800, $900 per acre for organic corn. Soybeans is less, $300 to $500 an acre, and more likely $200 to $300. And then that rotation, you have to have a legume, which is can be alfalfa or peas or something like that. And the return on that is not as good. And generally, it seems like the corn subsidizes kind of the rest of that rotation. So that's a really important piece also we discovered going through it.